Hello everybody, I will be teaching about perspective, or at least the very basics of it. The one I'm drawing here is a one-point perspective with the focal point, or the vanishing point, the horizontal line, and the direction of where it's coming from. The vanishing point is where the object cannot be seen by the naked eye, while the horizontal line is where the imaginary line of where it should be. Right here, I'm drawing where the shadows would be, darkest in the back and lightest in the front, or depending where your light point would be. The second one is a two-point perspective. Now, I had a little trouble figuring this one out because I can't really remember how it went. But the bare basics of it is having two vanishing points from one end to another. This would be like a wide angle perspective of a street or city. Here is an actual drawing piece of each example. So right here I'm drawing a scenery of a one point. The second would be a building. The last one would be another building, but with an overview. So right there I'm drawing a basic sunset scenery on the beach, right? You can see me drawing the water and I'm shading and having the sun way in the back because that is our vanishing point. The horizontal line is where you can see a quote-unquote line. A sunset is easily transcribed for a one-point perspective. The second one is the two-point perspective, where I have two vanishing points, or in this case, one, I suppose, in the far left. Sorry, I don't have a script for this. So I'm easily using a box as my example because that's how I learned. That's how I both learned and taught myself, because I did take one art class, but that was a year ago. So this is very basic stuff I had to learn during the year, and I don't really remember it. So sorry if it's not a very good example, but I did try my best. This is my first tutorial. Ignore how I spelled welcome wrong as well. So yeah. The last one is my least favorite example because A, it's very hard to figure out and translate to someone who doesn't know like the basics of art, but I'm gonna try my best. The 3-point example is having 3 vanishing points. So I decided to use an overhead example as the best way I can do it, by having one up top, one at the bottom, and one on the far right. You can see me drawing a skyscraper for it, since you can easily see the 3 corners of the drawing having a way of seeing it. Your horizontal point would be the sidewalk I drew in the very corner, since you can't see it with your naked eye no more. Right there, I'm just adding shadows to the bottom to bring your perspective to the top of the building, because that's where our main focal point is. You can see me writing a little caption at the bottom. When you're using perspective, we often use boxes as our example. Not a normal box, of course, but one with 3-dimensional shape, so we can design the space that's needed within the drawing. It often looks like the one on the far right. There we would have a little space at the bottom for we can know where's the top, by shading it or outlining it a little darker to define the shape. That's all for now. An actual photo reference for those.